Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Thursday, February 12th, 2015, around 7:05 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. Sun's going to come up. We could get some snow flurries, cold into 2 inches in some areas. Major winter storm coming Saturday night, Sunday morning for Valentine's Day weekend. Not good. And it's also Abraham Lincoln's birthday. He would have been 206 years old if he was still living. Some news to report: the Boston Celtics beat the Atlantic Hawks by the score of 89-88. The Seas have the next 8 days off because of the All-Star game. The Syracuse Orange beat the Boston College men's basketball team by the score of 70-56 at the Heights last night. BC's only won one ACC regular season game this year, conference game. The University of Vermont Catamounts beat the UMass Lowell Riverhawks men's basketball team by a score of 96-53. Sad news to report in the world of TV news. CBS News reporter Bob Simon passed away at the age of 73. He was in a car accident. And prayers to former NBA player Anthony Mason, who suffered a massive heart attack. And Dirk Nowitzki is going to be playing in the NBA All-Star game. He's taking the place of Antonio Davis, who has a shoulder injury. And the truck leaves from Fenway Park today, the spring training truck, to go to Fort Myers, Florida. Lots of news today. And that's about it on that. My next subject is top 10 greatest everything and everything. I reached the top 10 greatest Oakland A's players of all time. The Oakland A's started as the Philadelphia A's at the turn of the 20th century. They were there for 54 years. They were owned and managed by Connie Mack for many years. Then they moved to Kansas City. They played 12 seasons in Kansas City. Then they moved to Oakland since 1968, but they need a new ballpark. But they won many World Series titles back in the 70s and 80s. And here are the top 10 greatest A's players of all time. Number 10 on the all-time list is Eddie Collins, second baseman, Hall of Famer, 337, 16 home runs, 496 RBIs, and 1,308 hits playing for the A's. Number 9 on the all-time list of greatest A's players of all time, Coco Crisp, outfielder, 261 career average with the A's, 58 home runs, 251 RBIs, 587 hits. He comes in at number 9. Number 8 on the all-time list of greatest A's players of all time, Dave Henderson, outfielder, 263 average, 104 home runs, 377 RBIs, and 672 hits. Number 8 on the all-time list is Dave Henderson. Number 7 on the all-time list of greatest A's players of all time, Bud Caprianis. Bud was a shortstop for the A's back in the 60s and 70s, 262 average, 70 home runs, 529 RBIs, 881 hits. He was a perennial all-star. He one time played all 9 positions in a game back in the 1960s. That's amazing. Number 6 on the all-time list of greatest Oakland A's players of all time, first baseman Mark McGwire. Mark McGwire had a 260 career average with the A's, 363 home runs, 941 RBIs, and 1,157 hits. He set the rookie record for most home runs in the season by 49 in 1987. He's the all-time Oakland A's home run king with 363. Number 5 on the all-time list of greatest Oakland A's players of all time, Jose Canseco. Jose had a career average of 264, 254 home runs, 793 RBIs, and 1,048 hits. He was an outfielder, designated hitter, 1980 AL MVP, while he stole 40 home runs. He hit 40 home runs and stole 40 bases. After he retired, he was one of the players who admitted he used PEDs that didn't get him in the Hall of Fame because of it. But Jose Canseco was a great player. He was a perennial all-star, and he finished high in several MVP votings while he was a member of the Oakland A's 1986 Rookie of the Year for the American League. Number 4 on the all-time list of greatest A's players of all time, Ricky Henderson, outfielder, 288 average, 167 home runs, 648 RBIs, 1,768 hits, 867 stolen bases. 1990 American League Most Valuable Player. He was a great fielder, great runner. He hit for power. He was a great all-around player. His number 24 was retired by the Oakland A's, and he was a first ballot Hall of Famer in 2009. Number 3 on the all-time list of greatest Oakland A's players of all time, Reggie Jackson. Reggie had a career average of 262, 269 home runs, 776 RBIs, 1,228 hits. He was an outfielder for the A's back in the 60s and 70s. He hit 47 home runs in 1969. That's his breakout year. He was the 1973 American League Most Valuable Player. He ended his career with the A's in 1987. First ballot Hall of Famer in 1993. Number 2 on the all-time list of greatest A's players of all time, Jimmy Fox, double X. He played for the Philadelphia A's back in the 20s and 30s. First baseman, 339 career average, 302 home runs, 1,175 RBIs, 1,492 hits. He was a first ballot Hall of Famer. And number 1 on the all-time list of greatest A's players of all time, Al Simmons. Al had a career average of 356, 209 home runs, 1,179 RBIs, and 1,827 hits as a member of the Philadelphia A's back in the 20s, and he's a Hall of Famer. And that's about it on that. My next subjects of the day later on will be about digital television network over the air called Buzz TV, which will debut in the summer, and also the last video blog of the night will be about Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest NBA players of all time. There's kind of going to be a switch tomorrow for the personality profile. Personality profile tomorrow is going to be former professional wrestling manager Teddy Long instead of Willie Mays, because tomorrow I'm going to preview, tell you the top 10 greatest A's pitchers of all time, and I cannot do the same general subject twice in a day. There's some exceptions, but the Willie Mays personality profile will be Monday. And don't forget, coming soon to these video blogs, there's definitely going to be one about Julie Broughton and Heidi Pratt, 2 cute blondes with nice legs and great smiles. And I am a Julie Broughton guy. See you later, Facebook friends, YouTube followers, Daily Motion, and Twitter. Good day.